Hey guys, welcome on yet again to another showdown sweep. In today's one, we got ourselves the thunder shocking, surprisingly, ROTOM-FROST sweep that we gonna be uploading for this one. So yeah, excuse me, I had some in my throat, but yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be the thunder shocking ROTOM-FROST sweep that I've been meant to be that I'm gonna be uploading for the showdown sweeps, and we are gonna be indeed doing this one. So yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting sweep, and this took me quite a lot of attempts, and this thing is not gonna lie, this thing is quite of an annoying Pokemon that I had to deal with sweep, and people are gonna see why. So yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting one because if you don't know, Rotom is a very kind of an interesting Pokemon. Let me actually show you people right here. And so yeah, you people can see how exactly why exactly it's so annoying and complicated. So yeah, let me just quickly grab or check out that the what is that at the ROTOM-FROST, and yeah, this thing is not a joke. It's such it's such an annoying Pokemon to handle. But yeah, let me quickly grab a new one and show you people what exactly how this difficult Rotom set can be, and let me show you. So yeah, but it's not the fact it's not the very most impossible of a Pokemon, because let me show you its stats. So first of all, it has a very good stat pool, having a very more of a tanky set. It has 107 for both special defense and physical defense. Has a very has only 2% or 2% lower on the special attack one, which is 105. Which is going to give you an easy special attacking sweeper. It has solid good speed. Yeah, that's actually pretty much it. And the other two is just physical attack and HP. Speed for 86 and 50 for HP and 65 for attack. So attack is a little bit higher than the HP, which is kind of surprised. But yeah, this thing is quite an interesting Pokemon, and you people will see why I'm talking about it. So yeah, but yeah, the first battle is not gonna be any like one of those like sweeps that I'm actually planning to upload, because this is not really a sweep, but I'm gonna just show you people it anyways, because there was lots of salt in the first battle, and you will see why. So so yeah, the first battle was not really much of a sweep, but I wanted to show you anyways this battle. So you know, just give it just a little like a start of the bat, so you know people can see how I actually run the set before we go ahead and do this one. So yeah, so we will also I forgot to mention when I did the I actually forgot to mention on the last two sweep, I think it was the not the Earth one, but the I think it was not Earth one, but the Palafin one. I accidentally swept with the same person, but he had a different team, so I kind of made a mistake and tried to upload that one, but it is what it is. So yeah. Well, anyways, so yeah, we have versus Saiso, and he had a bounce Chiyu, and I had leave things up with Rotom, and I was doing another attempted mono ice type team, almost try to get a little bit of a a recap of doing, or redo of the mono team, but just for fun. I'm not gonna really do one really anymore. I mean, I did a while back, but yeah, I already did the full mono one. So if you want to watch that, I might put I might put the actual link to the actual thing so you can watch that one. It's a full live one and put every single one of them. So yeah. Okay. So anyways, so yeah, I was facing the next one who was going to be swapped in was the Fluttermane, which is the Mischievous version of it, and yeah, I went for Thundershock Charge. Then I went for Phantom Force, and I went for double team trying to get the evasion, and that's exactly what happened. So it's a physical draining kiss Fluttermane set. I went for a charge to try and charge my Thundershock, and they went for protect, and yeah, that's kind of I guess they were trying to predict my move. I don't know. But yeah, so they went for protect again, and I went for charge. They got actually, and surprisingly, they got a double protect, which is kind of lucky. And I went for another charge, trying to get the Thundershock hit. And yeah, I knew that I was gonna probably use Phantom Force, and since they're pretty fast, I went just the Thunder Wave trying to load their speed. Maybe I can outspeed the next Pokemon in that time. So I went for Thunder Wave, and then I could go for maybe a charge, the Charge Thunder Shock. They went for Protect. I'm guessing they tried to just, I'm not sure if they were stalling or something, but either way, they were. I should believe that they would, or I'm pretty sure they just did it for try to remove the charge Thunder Shock from it, but I don't know. But either way, it didn't. I don't think it did much work out for them. So yeah, so they switched to Delibird or Delibird, and that one just destroyed it from one shot. So yeah, they tear themselves into a Ghost type and went for another double team. This is where the surprisingly what happened. So for me at least, I went for a Thunder Shock. They were up to 24 HP. I was like, okay, maybe we can actually get a sweep in this one. I waited for their turn, and then they salty rage quitted for no reason. Like, come on. Like, I would have recommended I would have got myself a Rotom-FROST sweep, but yeah, that was a very much of a salt there. I'm not sure if the opponent had just a bunch of competitive moves on their team or not. But either way, I think they were just doing a random set, and yeah, I wouldn't say I would have fully win this one, but I would have probably went all the way to Chi-Yu and the Houndstone, maybe if it doesn't have the the one move we all know. Then again, we have a Tyranitar, and then we have Houndstone combined with Sand Rush. Yeah, that would have probably just taken me out. But I would say that was a very fresh assault there, and he got wrecked. If you're watching this, you got wrecked by a Charge Thunder Shock Rotom only on this channel. But yeah, so that was just the warm up battle, and this is the actual sweeping battles that I've been trying to put up. And yeah, there's been many fails, and honestly, I am just gonna say right here that I hopefully that this is not gonna be like one of those sweeps that no one's gonna really much bother, because I spent quite an annoying time trying to get the sweep here, and this set was very, very complicated, and you'll see why. So yeah, this is gonna be an actual sweep here. So I hope you're gonna enjoy this one. So yeah, I think let me see if I can remember this one now. So I believe this went straight off the bat. I believe. Let me see here. Yeah, that just actually went just straight off the bat. So yeah, so basically this was a supported set team. I had the Wooper Paladin for poisoning any of the Pokemon that is not part electric or something that's really annoying. I had the Scizor who has Baton Puzzing set with going to give me some bulk on this Rotom-FROST, and that's just exactly what happened. So hope you guys and girls can enjoy the Rotom-FROST sweep, and I hope you guys and girls can enjoy this one. This caused a lot of salt in this battle, and you probably will see why. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. So I hope you guys and girls can enjoy this one, and I'll see you at the end of the battle. Peace. You knew they were so salty there. Come on there. That was a fresh salt there. And I hope you guys and girls enjoy this one. Now, as I said, this was a very complicated sweep here. And they salty rage quitted. So, Mr. Mike, my dog, I guess. I'm not sure. That's my crow dog. You got swept and with a salty rage quit. So, sorry, man. You need to actually understand that that was a fresh salt. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump to the next battle. And this one exactly almost kind of similar to the other ones, but this time I'm gonna leave things up with a strategy and show you people how exactly I was able to run this set. So yeah, but yeah, as I said, the first battle they were a fresh salty rage quit, and I pretty much swept the entire team with it. And yeah, so this battle had a little bit different set. Actually, pretty much had a little bit of a different set. I had a Vaporeon on my team this time. And that's pretty much all I can say. So yeah, so yeah, let me show you exactly what I run this one on the second battle. And actually, wait, I think it's the same almost person there. No, not gonna wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. Pause here. This is the exact same person who got rage quit on the first battle that I showed you. Pretty sure. So you're gonna see some extra salt on this one. So yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be a battle against him again. I guess he's gonna see once again a Rotom set based around this. So yeah, so I'm gonna pretty much leave with a Yawn. I thought you were gonna just set up a Toxic Spice or something like that, which is not gonna really much bother. So they're gonna switch it to Phalanx. I'm just switching back, switching my Scizor, and that is where the battle's gonna interesting enough gonna happen. So they're gonna go for the no retreat. Don't know what exactly the set is gonna base around of. I went for a Iron Defense, and they're gonna go for Reversal. They have no retreat and reversal. Is this an endure set? I went for agility. I went for baton pass to Vaporeon just to see what it. And I got my don't rage quit don't rage quit now one. And they went for counter. So this is a reversal, counter, no retreat set. Only on this channel. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the strategy. I'm pretty much switched straight out the bat to Rotom, and I hope you guys enjoyed the very much applied the second Rotom sweep. And this time, actually, on this second battle, I replaced one of my moves into Substitute because I probably needed. You probably see why exactly. And yeah, I don't really need to fund the way anymore. So yeah, so I replaced it with Substitute. All right, enjoy the second battle and enjoy the salt. Another fresh salty rage quit there at the end of it, and that person was salty too much. And yeah, here's the thing: they timer stalled me just because they couldn't do anything. And I wasn't even waiting for their turn to happen. Like I was trying to timer stall them, and I was waiting for their turn. And I assume they just tried to stall me enough time to timer stall me, so they would have actually assumed they thought like, oh, if I timer stalled, they would have won. But you know what? That was a fresh salty rage quit there. I can tell by the timer stalling moment. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. So yeah, I'm sorry, dude, you got swept by Thundershocking. Was it Thundershocking twice? Oh gosh, Thundershocking ROTOM-FROST set. So you couldn't escape. So yeah, the third battle was very interesting because at that moment there was a lot of people who wouldn't allow me to get the sweep done, and I tried many attempts afterwards. It was so annoying that the people just wouldn't allow me to sweep them, and I took this took me, hear me out, this took me almost 37th attempt after I got the second sweep there with the salty rage quit, timer stalling obviously. So I had to basically there was a lot of people who used Stealth Rock, Haze, supported moves that can sweep by me back and forward. At that moment I was really hoping that they didn't, but they still did, and yeah, I got a lot of fails with this set. So yeah. So pretty much, the third battle, I had to pretty much be one of those competitive people who had to use the most set, and yeah, that's exactly what happens. So yeah, let me exactly press play. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but yeah, let me press play and show you exactly what happens. So pretty much, I had to leave everything on my arsenal to just try to get the win. And exactly what happened. So I went for Icy Wind on my Mischievous. This is a Memento Icy Wind. I believe it's a Curse and Grudge set, I believe. And that's exactly what it almost did. Well, I was going to think about maybe going for Grudge. I don't know. But I decided not to. So I went for Memento. They swapped it into Chi-Yu after I used my Masquerade, set up a Sticky Web. Then I used Whirlwind because they went for Nazi Plot. Then they set up their Cerulege. And they're gonna go for the Bitter Blade, and yeah, I'm going for Whirlwind again. Then it comes to Tinkaton, and I pretty much set up a Quiver Dance, trying to get myself a Quiver Dancing Baton Punch set, and yeah, it didn't work. So I accidentally, in this mode, this moment here, I accidentally meant to switch to my Wooper, and accidentally misclicked and pressed my Driplim. So I was gonna go for Toxic Spice, and yeah, it didn't work out. And this one actually wouldn't matter if I really needed those Toxic Spice. But in this sweep, there was a lot of fun. There was a bit of a funny moment with this team using it if I didn't have Toxic Spice. But in this one, you know, it didn't really much matter because you'll probably see why exactly. So yeah, this one had I can't say it anymore. This Driplim set was a little bit different from the original. Usually you want obviously a substitute, just a casual. Obviously substitute minimizing set, but in this one I run this one as a minimizing focus energy set, and this one had a very interesting set with it as well, but using the focus energy minimizing set with his ups his EVs and spreads like that. But I'm not gonna really much talk about it because I am not here to do that. So but yeah, so I pretty much baton punched myself into my my Vaporeon, and that is exactly what happened. So I pretty much needed to set up an Aqua Ring and a little bit of a Calm Mind, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this third battle, and that's exactly what happened. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this one, and I want to just tell you one more thing. Oh, oops, I accidentally pressed the wrong one. Let me just do back and forward again. And let me just tell you, people, I would not hesitate to try this. I mean, if you people wanted to try something like this, go ahead if you want to. But it's not really much fair for the opponents. But when it comes to sweeps like this, you have to do everything you just have to do everything you can to get the sweep done. So yeah, so I need the Aqua Ring to for the substitute stall, and a little bit of special attacking or special defensive. Calm Mind for a little bit, just a heads up. So yeah, so just watch the low kicks, I don't know, but that's pretty much for the strategy. I'm pretty much gonna baton pass myself into the Rotom, and hope you guys and girls gonna enjoy the third battle. Are we getting another salty rage quit? Or are we gonna get it Here he is. Alright guys, I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the amazing the amazing ROTOM-FROST set, ROTOM-FROST sweep. And let me explain this build, both of them. Actually, I forgot to put them up in showdown, but I'm going to show you anyways, both of them, so yeah. But this is exactly what I'm going to talk about, so yeah. But yeah, this is going to be both of my builds. They are basically the same thing. Well, almost, actually. Not gonna lie, actually. Nope, they're not the same thing. Look, they're actually, never mind, they are not. So, yeah. But yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a different set as I usually run. Because, you know, obviously, ROTOM-FROST is... both of them was a little bit of a different build, and let me show you exactly what. So, obviously, the first set, actually, let me actually replace that one with the up one, so, you know, you get not confused. But yeah, so the first one, the first set I run was obviously was more of a evasionable charge thunder wave and the thunder shock set. But in the second one, I replaced it with substitute. That's because if I'm gonna be facing a Pokemon that has a electric type on the team with like Volt Absorb or Lightning Rung and all that stuff, I needed something to actually you know, to something you know, just to shut it down. So obviously had a couple entry hazards on a different team build, like this one. This one actually was the original one, so yeah. But yeah, I actually run a very different set with the couple other ones. So first battle, I had not the first battle, but the first match, the battle I did, we had the double team Thunder Wave, Charge, and Thunder Shock set. In the second one, or the actual first battle, what I did it was actually was a legitimate one with the set. Actually, I did run the same build this one, but that one just was shiny. And the second one, I run that one with a substitute, and the third one, I run a different set with the ROTOM-FROST because I couldn't handle the, like, I spent many hours on these sets, like many hours, and yeah, people wouldn't allow me to get the sweep, so I took my manners serious and I run this as a different set. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, let me explain this build anyways, so you people can understand what was the difference between using the one of them and the other. So yeah, this first one had double team, Thunder Shock, Thunder Wave, and Charge set with max defense, max health, with bold nature, a 6 special attack. It had leftovers as the item and levitate as the usual item. It's the most common one, and actually it's the only ability it gets. And yeah, this is more a defensively tanky one. And not a speedy one because I wanted to run speedy EVs on this one, but without the bulk, the bold or the bulk, sorry, the bold. I'm talking about the bulk. Then it would be a bulky Rotom. It would be more of a speedy one rather. So I had to took manners and put the more of a physical defensively bulky one and not a speedy one. But the next one, the second one, the Rotom I run was a little bit more complicatedly, but not complicated. Actually, that one was just like a straight at the bat sweep almost. Well, yeah. So yeah, I had many fails, and I didn't want to take any more fails of sweeping on this Rotom set. So I took manners, and I decided to make this more of a a competitive set. But I had a different set using its item. So I think I actually had no, actually I think I had did I have leftovers on my item in the second battle or the third battle? I forgot, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter because I'm just still gonna. I think I did have this one, but yeah. So this one is a max special attack, max speed with moderate nature for defense. This one was a Blizzard, Substitute, Nasty Plot, and Thundershock set. I had many fails, and I didn't want to keep failing this one, so I had a bunch of Pokemon who can baton passing, bunch of evasions, and a little bit more of a bulk, just deposit to my Rotom. And yeah, there was a lots of salt on the first two battles, especially especially the first two battles. And yeah, actually was it the four battles technically? Yeah, it was four, I believe. So, or actually, I don't know anymore. It doesn't matter. There was just a bunch of rage quits. So yeah, I have Blizzard on this set because in case there are ground types Pokemon who wants to interrupt me, I can use Blizzard and just take it out because I don't want to keep failing the sweeps. And if there is a chance the opponent wants to set up or just want to keep using ground type Pokemon and counter my Thunder Shocking Rotom set, I just have Blizzard in case that happens. So it wouldn't really count as a Thunder Shocking set sweep, but I've been failing that a lot of times, and not a lot of people won't allow me to even do the sweep. But I still did count this one count these battles because they were just a bunch of rage quit, and hope you guys enjoy this. So yeah, I also had this one as a red card item one in case there is Pokemon who wants to set up on me, and if there's gonna be like, I don't know, an extreme speed Dragonite coming out of nowhere, I have a red card to pause it away, and I have a Substitute to give me evasion while setting up Nasty Plot and try to finish it up with a Thunder Shock. Or then again, if there's a Dragonite coming off the field, then I can use Blizzard just to take it out. But then again, it has a 70% accuracy, so 30. It's literally just a similar accuracy as getting a miss of a almost a 30% of a Horn Drill or like one of those one hit KO moves. So good luck with that. But that's only if I have to, But my mainly set move is Thunder Shock. But then again, here's your question: why did I not just run Charge on the set? Because Charge could be better rather than using Nazi Plot. Would that be the challenge? True, that could be the challenge. I mean, that is that point of the actual move I wanted to use in this sweep. But due to the fact I keep failing a lot, I kind of just want to get this actual sweep done, so you people can just don't have to ask me in this one. I know a lot of people have asked me a lot with this one, clearly. And yeah, I wanted to get this thing out of the way, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. And yeah, there were many fails, and I just couldn't handle this ROTOM-FROST sweep. And if you want to run this as more of a competitive one, there's a lot of people who just want to run competitive on the on these Rotoms. So let me explain how to run a more of a competitive one. In case you want to run, obviously, like just a sweeping one with just a bunch of like strong special attacking move and stuff like that. but I don't feel like I want to. You should not do that. But in case if you really want to do it, you know, go ahead. So yeah, but yeah, I can recommend you using a set like this, for example. So yeah, you can run a Nasty Plot, Blizzard, Hex, and Discharge set. Just make sure you have Toxic Spice hazards in the field and Toxic bikes. Sorry, Toxic Spikes. Then Hex will double the more of the base power that it gets. So if your opponent is on poison, you know, it will double the more of its special attack, and it will double from 65 to, I believe, 100. Let me see here. I think it's, let's see. I don't want to don't judge people. It is up to, let me get this thing. No, I don't want to see that. Okay, it's let's see here. There we go. 130 base special attack. So for a ghost type, with this hazard and with the Nazi plot, just make sure you have the poison on the field. It should do over 130 base special attack power. So quite a lot, and even strong enough. It's even more powerful than a thunder. So, which is a stab move. But it's because you're running an electric type on your because the Rotom is a part electric type. It obviously will get a little bit of an extra boost on, you know, its arsenal. So you can obviously it doesn't gonna really much matter if you run a Hexa or not. But in case if you want to run it, you can always run it. Another move you can replace is stored power, but you're gonna need something, you know, something else in order to make this set. Like need something like a certain item to increase its like stored power move. Most people run like weakness policy, but then again you have nasty plot, so it really doesn't really much matter. But you could run is a blunder policy set. In case that happens, because you know if you have blunder policy, you should be able to outspeed. You get a +2 on speed, and you should get a little bit extra stat boost on it, so that could help you out. But here's the thing: it only has a base power of 20, or yeah, base power 20, so it doesn't exactly hit much harder than before. So yeah, if you get a plus, only a like if you don't have any like specific stat boost on, like let's say like if you don't set up a Nazi plot, it does only base 20, and with Nazi plot you get a +2 on its special attack, which means you get ×2 or 2 plus 20s, and or 2 times of the power of 20. So like, okay, that makes it really much sense, but let me just say it. So let's say 2 or 20s means 40 base power for a Nazi plot. It will get 60. So the next Nazi plot give you 100, and the next one gives you 120. Then it's blunder policy. Then it should be. Let me actually let me calculate this one. So 20 plus 40 equals obviously 60. Then another plus 20 means it equals 40. Another one equals 140, and then we got plus on the blunder policy, so that means it is another 40. So that means it gets 180 base special attack for its store power. So that's quite a strong move for it to use. So you could run that one, but it's only a matter of time if you want to do this set, if you want to run or not. Then again, you have to also realize which type of what type of setup you want to use it on it. But then again, this is also in Scarlet the Violent. Most people can run this more of a Sword and Shield one, more likely, because Sword and Shield does have a lot of annoying competitive Pokemon, but it has a lot of I mean, it still can. This thing can still win through most of it. So yeah. The Terra I should give you if you want to do this or not. You could troll the opponent and give it just a stab electric type or something that is more more of a resist to it. So let's say there's a Pokemon who's a rock type, because I know that, because you know rock like I always knew okay, not gonna lie, I always thought ice type is strong against the rock, but you can always turn yourself into something that is more weak against it. So like you can tear yourself into a ground type maybe. Yes, a ground type levitating. Yes, it's a very, it makes sense. So yeah, maybe you can do that if you want to do it or not. Because if you want to immune, you avoid the rock type. Then again, you have also a good. It's a very good one because you can also get immune for fire weaknesses. Obviously, fighting one. Fighting is a pretty. I mean, it's not a weak against it thing, but it should be able to handle a fighting type move. But it's not. It's a neutral attack, so versus against it, so it wouldn't exactly one shot it. But I would say it's a good one, and obviously rock is it's weak against ground type, so that can be another one. And that's pretty much for the Rotom set. So I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the Rotom set. There wasn't really much to talk about this build, as I said. There was just a bunch of cool opponents who couldn't accept the battle. Sorry, I couldn't handle them. But yeah, so yeah, you can run this one if you want to or not. This sort of Rotom set. Either we're running this more of a meme set, a more of a sweeping competitive meme one, or just this. That's just it. But yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the strategy. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed the ROTOM-FROST sweep, and I might put up another sweep later on, and we'll put up another one. I don't know which one it will be. I think it would be I think it will be a surprise. So yeah, hope you guys and girls enjoyed the highlight, and yeah, peace out.